Hey everybody, this is Eloy. Welcome back to the channel. I do things that are related to keto. I also do gig work, which is DoorDash, Uber Eats. I also do Instacart and Shipped. I do apologize for the lighting, and I wasn't even going to do this video right now. I just jumped on it. I'm just kind of upset, and it's very frustrating. All I'm going to ask you guys to please share, please like, and please subscribe. Do whatever you want. Basically, what is going on with the start of the video is that first I was doing some Instacart and I wound up in an area where I wasn't getting any orders, so I turned on my DoorDash. And when I turn on my DoorDash, I get an order, and it was for KFC, and it was supposed to be came out to about $1 a mile. It was about less than 7 miles and a little almost $8. So I took the order, and sorry about that. I took the order, and well, I pick it up. My camera's all crooked. I'm sorry about that. I took the order. I pick up the GPS. I go deliver the order. It takes me to the place, and right before I drive up to it, which turned out to be an empty lot, the customer tells me, "Oh, by the way, it's always sending the people to an empty lot, but in reality, my address is so and so." So I said, "Okay. Google Maps is not working right, so let me go ahead and pull up I think it's called WAS or WAS. So I pull up the address. It's about 9 miles away from where I'm at. So I contact support checks it out. They go, "You know what, it's out of your area that you're in, where you're dashing right now," because I was dashing in an area where I normally don't dash. And they told me, leave the order there, take a picture of it, complete it, and just, you know what, you just did your job, don't worry about it, we'll take care of it on our end. I had been contacting the customer, so I let the customer know what happened. I apologize. I really felt bad and sorry for them, because I know they were waiting for their food. It had been waiting there for a while, because when I picked it up, the order had already been prepared for about 30 minutes, which kind of sucks. So all of that happened, and then I went and did an Instacart order. Well, after I had done with Instacart, there's a DoorDash order, and it was a Walmart order. It was like $15 for like less than 5 miles, and then another additional order for Walmart for that same, like a mile farther than where I was going, for another $12. So I'm like, okay, that's $15 and $12 for traveling like 6 miles. This is great. This is like $2 a mile, and it was only one item. The thing is that you look at it, it doesn't even tell you what the item is. I drive a Hyundai Elantra, a 2019 Hyundai Elantra. I don't drive a pickup. I don't drive a big old truck like a FedEx truck. I drive a small car. So I get there. Okay. I'm following signs. It tells you where to go park, because it's Black Friday deals, and you have to go park in a special parking lot where it says deals. Okay. So I went and looked for it. I found it, and I parked there. And then so you go to the app, and on the app it tells you that you have to enter the parking spot. So I entered the parking spot, and I submit it, and I'm sitting there, and then it says, after 5 minutes, if nobody comes, call the number. So I noticed there was a number on the sign. So after about 5 minutes, I call the number, and I ask them, and they go, "Oh, no. As soon as you get there, you park, and then you have to go and stand physically in line." And I'm like, okay, well, I'm partially disabled, but you know what? I'll go stand in line. I got no problem with it. I'm a working guy. I'm not too afraid of anything when it comes to work. Even if it hurts, I still do it. And so I go stand in line. Well, once I'm standing in line, I hear all this people talking, and it's going back and forth and all this and that. And they're basically going at it about how, they have like a stack of 20 TVs on two hydraulic carts. So I hear one of the names of my customers, and well, supposedly he had put 2 orders in, so somebody else had already gotten it. And I go, okay, so I tell him, I said, okay, here I got somebody with a headlight and blinding my eyes. Okay, so I ask him, what does this guy order? Did he order a TV? And they're like, yeah, he ordered a TV. And I'm like, okay, well, how long is it before y'all are gonna go ahead and complete the order to give it to me? And they start telling me that it's gonna take an hour. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna take an hour. Okay, no problem. But then they tell me, okay, it's 2 TVs, because I had 2 orders for 2 different people. And I go, okay, well, how big are the TVs? And they're like 70-inch TVs. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I said, y'all need to put it on the information that it's TVs before we even decide to take the order. He starts telling me, well, it's DoorDash, it's not us. And I'm like, well, the thing is that I don't know. I'm just ranting. I don't know if it's DoorDash's fault. I don't know if it's Walmart's fault. All I know is that this is ridiculous because those TVs were never going to fit in my car no matter what. So I just had to cancel it, and my cancellation rate went up because of that, because of the fact that it was something that was out of my control. I know I should have probably contacted support. I probably should have just, if I would have played the victim, the support probably would have helped me out. The thing is that I was just upset. So I just went ahead and took an Instacart order, and I'm here in HEB. Those of you in Texas know who HEB is. Those of you that are not in Texas, you probably never heard of HEB, but HEB that's H like Herbert, E like Eloy, and B like a bird, HEB. And it's a grocery store we have here. Is there locally for Texas? Well, one more time, I'm going to beg you and I'm going to ask you, please go and subscribe. Please share the video and please like it and leave a comment if you can. And that's it. Have a good one. Oh, by the way, one more thing. If you could put on the comments on the bottom, do you rather I introduce myself as, hey, what's going on? This is Eloy, or do y'all like it when I just go, hey YouTube, what's going on? Because somebody told me that hey YouTube is really getting old because I do it in every video. So I'm sorry if it gets old and boring. Well, thank you. Have a good one. And leave comments on what you think of my frustrations. Bye-bye.